Good ID design, Don Quixote, by Meat. It's pronounced meat, by the way. I'm saying by Meat, like my YouTube name, not by me. I'm saying by Meat. I'm sorry I don't enunciate the T enough, but yeah, I am saying by Meat. Forsook, once more thine hath returned to thy noble good ID design. This is a mini-series where I cover IDs I don't often talk about and my appreciation for them, going over their particular strengths or weaknesses and what makes them well-designed, in my opinion, not yours. While the aim is to talk about only one ID per video to make these short and sweet, I might mention another here and there to show my appreciation. I'll discuss team compositions they work in, and all claims made are assuming that they are in the best composition available for them. Today's ID we'll be diving into is Lobotomy EGO in the Name of Love and Hate Don Quixote. Originally this video was going to be on Middle Don, but I decided, as it's widely agreed upon, that Queenie Don is just objectively more valuable for an Envy Resonance team, why not just cover her instead? Middle Don would have been fun, but Queenie Don is majorly overlooked due to the factor that she used part of the single worst keyword stats effect to build around currently, Charge. She's also overlooked due to the factor she released alongside arguably the best ID in the game. What's Queen of Hatred Don's main drawback? Her main drawback is the factor that she herself is insanely negative for the two types of status effects her kit is quote-unquote built around. She still does very good DPS, don't get me wrong, but do not view this ID as a status affliction ID if you want to keep your sanity. She's all potency, 2 to 4, and no count. So this places her in the niche of being an ID only based off of ramping up her unique charge love/hate. Alongside that, after 3 turns, if you're utilizing Envy Res, her best composition, she is guaranteed to enter minus coin negative SP mode. Managing her is just as much of a hassle as managing Queen of Hatred in Lobotomy Corporation, in my opinion. To balance that out, though, love/hate is insanely fucking good. Like, objectively one of the best unique types of charge in the game, good, due to Queen of Hatred Don's conditionals. The interactions with her skills, mainly her skill 3-1, directly buff her damage output and generally easy upkeep due to her skills outside of skill 3. Skill 1 is plus 6 or 1 count, skill 2 is plus 9 or 3 count. 18 rolling skill 2 and 17 rolling skill 1 with barely any conditionals or upkeep is very good. The skill just as a concept now. I don't care if the skill has a minus 50% damage against sub-targets, a 5 attack weight laser beam is a 5 attack weight laser beam that can clash up to 45 with plus 150% damage. It takes 6 turns to set up, but it's actually one of the best use cases I've seen from charge and spending charge so far. Its risking requires a lot of commitment, but the payoff regarding it does so much. Now choose. Great synergy over ego. Usually I don't talk about egos in my videos, but for this I must. Queenie Don feels half the resources for Evolve Ego in the Name of Love and Hate. This ego is regarded as one of the best supportive charge egos in the game, being up to 5 allies for 10% HP alongside activating conditionals, giving Queenie Don Magical Girl Arcana, synergizing with the ID to make conditionals easier access, making the -1 on before attack conditionals disappear, and applying 2 Magical Girls chant instead of 1, alongside generating charge for Queenie Don depending on the amount of targets hit with the first coin, up to 10 plus charge count. So in all, this ego is easy for resource maintenance, benefits off Queenie Don's build up, and supports the entire team. It's what I want in a charge ID and an ego, so I'll take it with pride. Great synergy for ego. Again, 55 rolling. Holy shit. Around 600 damage delivered right to your doorstep with careful management. The main drawback concerning this ego is the factor that it's indiscriminate while taking turns to build up, but you cannot squander these results. Not Envy Rise depending either, so it can be used as a cash out if you don't have a good Envy lineup for a turn. So, what makes this good ID design? A clear purpose for her team, and an actually interesting ramp-up charge that you have to risk assess whether to cash out on or not. Funnily enough, Queenie Don is generally one of the closest things to charge in Runa if paired alongside her ego. This ID is great, overshadowed since she released alongside Knight of Despair Rhodia, but anytime an ID is an SSS plus tier, frame 1, people go batshit insane and scream potential woman/potential man every 5 seconds, even if the ID in question's central toolkit is good. She has a clear place in her team, good utilization, and support synergy for the entire team. That, in my opinion, makes her good ID design. Also, this is one of the greatest abnormalities to put on Don Lamau. It seems our time together is up today. Any other Don IDs you think qualify as quote-unquote good ID design? Anything I skipped regarding this ID that you want to cover personally? Have a good day. Be good people.